It's week number 1 of the high school football season, getting a season preview with walk-on coach Chad Beermann. And coach, you guys been at camp 3.5 weeks now. What are you most pleased with to this point?
Well, we had a lot of shoes to fill, and so we got a young lineman. We're going to have to step up, and I think they've made some strides. I guess we'll find out Friday, but they've come a long way, and I think we're going to see a pretty good line play, especially as they get more time together. They'll really sharpen up.
And that was something you were able to accomplish last year. Your line got off to a little bit of a rocky start week number 1, but once they gelled, they got things moving in the right direction. Do you see that same possibility this year?
I would think so. The talent's there. They've been working hard. Coach John does a good job with our linemen, and so we're seeing a lot of development with them. And I think we'll see that through the year. So we'll see how we are week 1, but I'm confident we'll improve as we go on.
What are the areas that need the most growth right now?
Well, we have obviously we got to replace quarterback, our main running back. We got kids that have the talent to do it, but again, it's an experience thing that you can't give a kid. If they got talent, that's great, and you can coach them up and try to teach them. But experience, there's only one way to get that, and that's by doing.
And you got a Waverly Shellrock team coming to town this week to open up the season. What do you expect out of the Go Hawks?
We expect them to be very good this year. They played a bunch of sophomores last year. Kids where you could see the talent, and that I'm sure that they put in some good years or good off season. The Newsom kid and the fullbacks back. I think at least 3 of their 5 starting offensive linemen. Those kids were sophomores last year. All of them were sophomores, and so they'll have another year under the belt. They got good size and good athleticism, and we think we'll have our hands full.
And looking into week number 1 with the inexperience that you have at many positions, are you scouting Waverly a lot this week, or are you just kind of focusing on ways you can get better? How do you balance that in your preparation to this week?
Well, they've been a traditional wing T team, and so that requires a certain amount of preparation just to deal with stuff you'll see with that offense that you don't see with a lot of other offenses. So we've been focusing pretty heavily on Waverly. Like I said, we think they're going to be outstanding this year, and so we want to give them our best shot.
And in these first 3 weeks of non-district play, before you get your district underway, how are you approaching this week? Obviously, you take the field to win every game, but in this non-district play, what are the areas that you hope to see grow the most by the time week 4 gets here, when the games really count for you?
Well, just kids understanding their assignments on defense. We're seeing progress there, but there's still some errors that are made. And then, like I said, the offensive line gelling, and that takes just playing together and timing things up and knowing where they're going to be. And defense is kind of the same way too, where the linebackers have to get a feel for where the D line is going to be on different plays and where gaps will open up. So it's going to be a learning process, and if we can get wins while doing that, that's great. We know coming out of the first 3 we'll be in good shape for the district as long as we can stay healthy.
All right, Coach, we appreciate the season preview. Keep your kids healthy. We wish best of luck here in week number 1.
All right, thank you.
Chad Beermann, head coach of the Walk-On Indians. The Indians open up against the Waverly Shellrock Go Hawks Friday night.